Hello again, this is Tom from EveryStepCalculus.com, EveryStepPhysics.com. This is the problem on ellipse. This is the third video I'm doing on this, and the last probably. This is not anything to do with calculus because there's no derivatives or integrals in it. It's just crunching numbers and finding out how to draw an ellipse, which they will ask you for in a test probably, and then you'll know how to do this for the rest of your life as long as you keep the calculator and as you buy my program and put them in here. Index 8 to get to my main menu. I'm going to scroll down here to the E section and look for ellipse. There's ellipse there, because that's what the problem asks for here. And we're going to graph number 2. And we're going to enter the given equation. We're going to enter the first term here, and then the second term, and then the third one if needed. Instead of just putting the whole equation in here, because the calculator will factor this and change the settings and stuff like that. It'll all be true, but mathematically, but it's not good purposes because it has to be in this standard form or a certain standard form. For instance, here's the actual formula for the ellipse. That's vertical. I'll go through this here in a second. We're going to enter the first equation. I've already entered these to save time and to not have the... So here's 25x squared over 1. You can change it if you made a mistake. I say it's okay. Second term with the y value. And that turns out to be 4y squared over 1. I say that's okay. Does the equation equal 1? No, it doesn't. Press number 2. So we're going to enter the, you have to press alpha first. We're going to enter that in just to show you alpha 1, 0, 0. So now the equation looks exactly like this one. I'm going to say OK. Now we have to convert this to a standard ellipse format. So we're going to divide all the terms by 100. We're dividing all the terms by 100 here. And here the calculator, instead of 100, did 1 by 1. And so the standard form is x squared over 4 plus y squared over 25 equals 1, which is right here. Now, incidentally, I will go through this in a little bit, but if the larger denominator number is under the y, then the orientation of the ellipse is vertical. If this number 25 was under the x term, it would be horizontal. So just a couple of things too. You'll notice there's x minus k here and y minus h. H and k are the center of an ellipse in all standard equations, and you'll notice that in this equation you have x squared here and y squared, and so it's minus 0 or minus 0 on both sides. So therefore the center here would be 0, 0. There, I tell you this in this program. So So the standard equation for a vertical ellipse is this, which I show you here. Mark this stuff all on your paper. You look like a genius when you do these problems. And here we got a equals the square root of 25 here. This is a squared under the y because it's a larger one. And the square root of 25 is 5. Same thing with b. And the same thing is c. Now here's a squared. 25 minus 4 is square root of 21, which equals 4.6. So we have that figured out. The center is 0, 0, and the foci is 0 and 4.6 and 0 and minus 4.6. So here's the 0 on the graph. The x is 0. And we go up 4.6 up here this way, go down 4.6 on that way, and there's the two foci, each one being a focus. Okay? And we continue on. Vertices are 0 and 5 and 0 and minus 5. Here's 0 and 5 right up here, and here's 0 and minus 5, that one down there. And the co-vertices are on the side here, on the width of the ellipse, which is minus 2, 0, and this is 0 for the y. So here we have 0 for y. Minus 2 is over here, plus 2 is here. And we draw that circle. We've drawn the ellipse. Okay? Pretty neat, huh? EveryStepCalculus.com. Go to my site, buy my programs. Don't forget to subscribe in the bottom of this video if you want to see other videos or keep track of me or whatever. Hear me bitch about calculus because it's the most useless of all math concepts. After studying it for 30 years, solves nothing useful. It solves stuff like volumes, but then that can be solved with physics formulas much easier, etc., which I show you in those videos also. But anyways, good luck in your classes, and of course if you buy my programs I'll help you. You can send me your tests or quizzes. I'll show you how my programs work on that. I'll send them right back to you. You can email me those, etc. So you get a lot of benefits out of buying my programs. Believe me, I'm an expert at calculus, that's for sure. So anyways, good luck in your classes. Have a good one, okay?